Beyond the sanctuary, religion is like a school. It's a place where we learn and practice how to live in the real world. It is a kind of training. It is a training to live out the truth in our lives, learning how to live in God's world, which we call the world. It is the path of a disciple. Religion is not an end in itself. Its ultimate purpose lies in how we live in the world. No one stays in school forever. A student must eventually graduate, because the goal of learning is ultimately about who I will become in the world. I have lived as a Christian all my life. Since my college days, I trained myself to become a minister. For nearly 40 years, I have lived with the heart of a pastor. I remember back in my freshman year of college. As an engineering student, I always carried a Greek grammar book with me. Back then, in my hometown, there was even a rumor that the son who went to Seoul isn't studying and has already become a pastor because he's crazy about church. That's how firm my calling was. But looking back, I realized that passion was actually binding my life tightly. Faith, which should have been learning for the sake of the world, had instead become something for the sake of religion itself. I was like a frog in a well. I was always curious about the world outside that well. So I imagined and drew that world through books. Then, on Easter 2025, I stepped down from my position as a head pastor after 10 years of ministry. And this past March, I started working as a daycare van driver. After spending 67 days in the field, I finally realized, I am finally standing outside the well. I finally came to understand that the church is within this world and is a part of it. The real place where faith should bear fruit was this very world. I realized that this world itself is the temple and the most holy place where God is fully active. The core of the Bible is clear. It's a story of people who gained a new awakening about religion through the experience of exile. It's a history of those who realize that religious tradition is ultimately a guide for a true human life. But those who realized this truth were always cast out from existing religions. Jesus was one of them, and the church, a gathering of his disciples, was also expelled from Judaism. But as time passed, today's church has also fallen into the temptation of staying within its own fences. It's like jumping back into the well and locking ourselves in. These days, living my daily life driving a daycare van, I have new thoughts. Reading the Bible outside the church, it comes to me as a completely different story than when I read it inside. If the whole world is God's sanctuary, this world itself is the kingdom of God. Only now am I experiencing this truth with my whole body. First, I am a member of the life community called Earth. Second, this world exists organically connected like a sophisticated living organism. Third, I survive by giving and receiving help within this world. Fourth, countless lives and people form God's world with me. I am truly happy to be a member of this amazing world. After finishing all my church life ordination, pioneering, and resignation, I finally came out to the wider church. I realized that this is God's temple. It is often said that the church is not a building, but people. But if we don't realize that the church is a school for the real temple, which is the world, those words will be nothing more than an echo in a well. I'm no longer interested in building greater structures. Instead, I am grateful for my small role as a member of this amazing world. And it is enough if I can contribute to a better world. A greater church is already among us. It is this world where you set foot and live. These days, I've started taking out that old Greek grammar book again. It feels completely different from 40 years ago when I only explored it as knowledge inside the well. Now, in this living temple called the world, I've started studying again because I want to read God's heart more deeply. God is not only inside the church. God is still working through many people in the middle of the world. I want to live by fully understanding and experiencing this fact. These people I brush shoulders with on the subway are the priests of God's temple. I have now broken my ambition and embraced true hope. The church was not a castle separated from the world, but a place that raised us to live out God's love in the world. Everyone, starting tomorrow, observe carefully those you meet at work and bless them. The moment you feel that heart of blessing, you are hearing God's still small voice. Let's go out joyfully toward this beautiful world of God together.